My name's Connor Reisenhuber. I have been attending C3 for about a year and a half now. Honestly, I think choosing to join C3 was a spiritually defining moment. So I didn't make a decision to go to a specific church until I was a junior in college. So I had spent 2 years in Denton just kind of hopping around to different churches. And I hadn't made a decision to jump in with a church. So I was doing church, but I wasn't necessarily involved with or a part of any church. And so in order for my relationship to grow, I was going to have to take that step and join a church. And so I finally, after a lot of prayer and thoughtfulness and visiting a bunch of churches, I joined C3. And that has had the greatest impact on my spiritual life, is actually finally making a decision, going somewhere that is going to pour into me so that I can grow in my faith, so that I can pour out to others. An experience that I've had with God's faithfulness is I'm almost done with school. I've got 1 semester left, and I am at the point where I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a plan for what's coming next. So this is a season, especially actually the whole time I've been at C3, is a season of God preparing me for whatever's next. And so that's not to say that it's been a terribly difficult time, but that is a time full of fear and anxiousness and anxiety and what's next, God? Where am I going next? And so being at C3 has provided me people who will pray for me, people who will talk with me about how to trust that God's plan is the best plan and he's going to take care of me. And so I'm not out of that season yet, but currently in that season, having those resources around me it's really taken the weight of anxiety off my shoulders, in a sense. Some of the difficulties, I think, from my perspective as a student, speaking for other students, is that generosity is hard. As a student, you always want to say, I can't do this, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, I don't have the ability to do this. So I think a lot of the times, people like myself, just students or early 20s or whatever, they don't want to commit to something so deeply because it's going to require a lot. It's going to require your time, it's going to require your money, it's going to require you to give up yourself to further something. So I think, honestly, some of the difficulties in having a church that is looking to grow and develop roots would be that it's going to cost a lot, and that's scary, and that's hard to do. It's hard to give up of yourself. A challenge from God is not, I can't do this, I'm done, I'm gonna run away from it, I'm gonna put it away and not think about it. A challenge is just God asking, rely on me more. So here are the things, especially with this campaign, we're trying to grow deeper, trying to grow wider, trying to grow in different areas, and then myself trying to grow in those areas as well. It's not, hey, here's all these things that I'm going to ask of you. I hope you can do them. It's, here's all these things I'm going to ask of you, and if you will let me, I will give you the ability to do those things. So it's a challenge from God to give up myself and say, all right, I can't do this by myself. I can't do these things that you're asking of me without you. So it's a challenge, but it's a good challenge. It's a challenge to stop doing things under my own power and let him do things through me. I'm Connor, and I'm growing roots.